Hello everyone, I have got two of my students, Savan and Shishir, and both of them have cleared Navigo Solutions, and it's a great product company based out of Mangalore. And I want to ask both of them how it was and how was the whole pattern. So how was it for you all, both of you?
There were 3 rounds, and the first one was technical and aptitude round. There were 15 questions in technical and 15 in aptitude, and then there was second round that was completely technical based, and then third round was HR.
Okay, so those were the rounds. And what was the designation? Do you remember?
Software engineer.
Software engineer. So I just want to ask you, you have written so many other companies, so did you not get selected? What happened? And this was actually pretty tough to crack, but you cracked this.
I was interested in Python, so there were not many companies that were into Python at that time. So I was not that keen on joining those companies.
So you mean to say you didn't actually write well, or you didn't attend?
No, I didn't write that well. How much I attempted Navigo Solutions.
Okay. What about you?
I attended TCS and I got offer letter from TCS. Then Robosoft also I went till last round, till HR round.
But you didn't clear.
Yes,
All right. But you wanted this product company.
Yes.
All right. So could you tell us a little bit about the rounds?
For me, like 15 questions from apti and 15 questions from coding were there. In coding, they asked like
This was in the aptitude paper, the first
round.
Okay.
No cutoffs were mentioned.
Okay.
Then in aptitude, they asked like simple interest, then compound interest, blood relations, then ratios, proportion, upstream, downstream, related to train speed and all.
Okay.
In coding, they ask 15 questions where we have to find out the errors like syntax errors, semicolons, then compilation error. If no errors are there, then we have to write the output of that one.
Okay.
No options were given, so we have to explain everything, each and everything.
Okay. So this is a little different from your regular technical paper? Because
Yes, ma'am. There we will get options like A, B, C, D.
Okay.
But here we don't get options. Like blank paper will be given.
Okay.
We have to write everything.
So one more question is, you're an EC student,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So these are all CS questions,
Yes,
IT
ma'am.
questions. So how do you know all this?
Like I went for events and all, so
Yeah.
I was knowing basic C and C++. So
So it was okay for you all.
okay for me.
So for you all, Savan, it's the same paper. You're from IS, right? So
Yeah,
you
they
had
were-
different papers, or?
Yeah, there were different papers, and in C I had got like I had to find the errors, and
Okay.
we also had to explain each and every question.
All right.
There were pillars given for explaining the questions, and
So
one more.
Yeah.
One more thing was as it mentioned, there were no options given, so we had to explain the answers and write the output for the question.
Okay.
Mainly, it was concentrated on pointers, and since that's a difficult subject for everyone, so I recommend everyone to learn pointers thoroughly.
Okay. All right. So can you recollect any sort of question? Like, what are the sort of questions? Because when you say pointers, it's very generic. So what sort of questions are asked?
So basically, there'll be a snippet, and there'll be the pointers in that, and based on that we have to see where the pointer is pointing, and the address of the variable, all such things. So based on that we have to find the output of the pointer, all what they ask.
Okay.
So that'll be a bit tricky when it comes to pointers.
All right.
Basically, we have to trace everything, each and every line of that code. Then we have to find out the errors like double quote, semicolon, syntax error, everything we have to trace. At last, we have to find the output of that one.
But even for you, I mean, it was the same paper you said, right?
Yes,
Or-
questions may vary, but
Well,
like
no,
2-3
it was
patterns
a
were
pen
there.
and paper test, right?
Yes,
so it was
ma'am.
a printed paper.
Yes.
So you feel the questions were it was different for people?
Yeah,
or-
it was
Like
different.
3 sets were there,
Okay,
different.
all right. But it's not that easy people got a separate one.
No.
So it was mixed.
Mixed.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. So anything else other than pointers?
In technical, that's one.
That's all. Only pointers.
Yeah, 15 questions, everything in pointers.
Okay. And so it was how tough was it? What was tough? Aptitude or the technical?
Technical was tough.
Technical.
Yes.
all right.
Aptitude, since we got training from the placement, it was
Okay.
much easier
All
for
right.
us.
All right. So after this, what was the next round?
Next round, technical interview was there. In there, they asked codings. Like for me, EC, I am from EC background, so they asked one program related to string. Like they gave engineering one word. I have to eliminate the E, not first letter. The repeated E I have to eliminate.
Okay.
Then adding to that question, he gave like if I give input like n and all, it has to count the number of elements like characters in that string.
Okay.
Then next question he asked like swapping programs without using temporary variable. I was knowing 3 other programs like same program. I explained all three of them. Then he asked one logical question like, I'll give you 10 coconuts. You have to draw 5 straight lines. Each straight line should contain 4 coconuts. So that was for me.
Okay, so that was difficult.
It was okay.
It's all right. Anything that for you?
Yeah, for me he asked based on pattern. Now he told me that the first line contains 1 star, second line contains 2 stars, and the third line contains 3 stars. So I had to write a code for that pattern. He didn't ask me to write the whole code, just the snippet. That's the logic of the code. And then the second question was reversing a string. But he told me not to use any inbuilt functions. So I had to first find the length of the string and then continue with that. So that was a bit difficult on the for EC people. But
All
for
right.
IS, since we
Okay.
learned C in the first, so it was fine. And then he asked me things that I didn't learn in the college. Since I had done internship, it helped me. He asked me things on macros and other things that are not given in the college.
Okay.
So because of the internship, it helped me.
So where did you do your internship?
I had done it online. From August, I started it.
Okay.
So there we use macros and other things. So it helped me in that.
Oh, very nice. So you're still doing that internship? You're continuing?
Yeah,
or,
it's still February.
All right, wonderful. Is it a paid internship or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
The-
good. So how much time does it take, for you to take out time for the internship and also manage your studies?
I usually do from 5 to 7 the internship, and then I study from 9. So
Alright.
in between, I have a gap for myself.
And how did you come to know about this internship? How did you?
One of my sirs recommended it since
Okay.
his friend was starting the company, so
Alright.
he told me. you
Oh,
can
very
do it.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What about anything else
Like
in the interview?
interview, they asked like you have to be dedicated for this because you are from EC background, so you have to study more technical questions and all.
Uh-huh.
Then they suggested to study .NET and Python for me
Okay.
before joining this
All
one.
right. And and then that was the technical part.
Technical.
So even
Yeah.
for you that was
Yeah.
it. And then what was that? You had an HR or?
Yes,
Yeah, there was
HR.
an HR.
So what happened in the HR?
They asked like where are you from? Then you are from Bangalore, right? So you
Oh,
can
you're from
join-
Bangalore, is it?
No, Mangalore.
Okay.
So you can join our company, that and all. Then they asked what you did in this one, lockdown and all.
Yes.
I told them I am training badminton for 25 students and
Oh,
all.
is it? Oh, very good.
Yes, from 2 months I am training them.
So you play
So-
badminton here also
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
college? You're there in the college team or
Yes,
something?
ma'am.
Oh, very
I
good.
represented VT.
Oh, very nice.
Then that only.
Okay.
Basic questions were there.
So nothing technical, nothing.
No,
no.
just HR.
All right.
They
So
had
you-
told it as a technical and HR round, but they didn't ask anything since they were directors who had come.
Alright.
So they asked the same thing, like what did you do in the lockdown period, and why was I not selected in other companies? And there he told me that what if we don't give you a role in Python? Because I'm really interested in Python. He asked me what if we don't give you a role in Python? So I was like I would still like to join the company. And then he told me, why are you contradicting yourself? So I was like, no, I would test myself and improve myself so that I can join your company, and I would probably choose Python in your company. So he was impressed with that, and that was the last question he asked me.
Okay. So any tips or anything that you would want to share with the viewers, because we have students from like first year, second year, third year, everyone watching this, and also people who do not have a job also till now. So you were like the ones who got it last week, So what is the anxiety level of students when you don't get something,
I was really excited since there were a lot of companies that were going, and some were I was not interested in, and I didn't get in some. So I would tell, keep calm and learn coding and aptitude. Since you have to clear the first round, that's aptitude. I recommend learning aptitude first, and then going in the basics of C if you are interested in IT.
Okay. Anything for the juniors?
Solve aptitude questions more. Then if you are from EC, then just C and C++. That's it, more than enough.
Okay. And what is a good source to learn C and C++?
There is Geek for Geeks,
Okay.
and there are many YouTube videos that
videos
come.
Can you recommend, because everyone says YouTube video, and to search a good YouTube video for C or something?
I learnt Python and all on Edureka.
Okay.
There is one by Google, and since in our college it's given for free, so I learned that. It's actually a paid course that's for around 20,000 or something. The college, since they tell me that they'll sponsor it, so In Coursera, I did it from Google.
Yeah.
So those are the courses that I would recommend.
Okay. Anything?
Udemy also there.
Udemy. So
In
you did
Udemy.
some Udemy course or
Yes, ethical hacking and all.
all right.
Using
But
Python.
otherwise, I mean, that is for a course. So if when you do the course, you learn. But also, are there videos? I just want to know, an average student who wants to actually brush up on C and C++.
Videos are
yeah,
there.
Edureka does videos and they post it on YouTube.
Oh, they post on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
actually go there and do it.
Yes.
All right. And any good book for students to refer?
I would recommend the one by Dennis Ritchie because he's the author of
Okay,
C.
so,
So that's the best book that you can find.
All right. Anything to add on, Shishir?
No man.
Nothing. All right. So thank you so much. And I think they provide an internship also. They're planning.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
they
All
told
right.
us that if we are wanting to do an
Interested.
internship, then
you
we can.
You can continue.
We can
All right.
join them.
All right. So thank you both of you, and that's it from all of us. Till we meet again. It's bye.